What is going on, you guys? Undead Summoner here, going to drop you guys another Mage Tower guide. This time it's going to be on the Outlaw Rogue, fighting Agatha. As far as talents go, we are going to run Quick Draw, Grappling Hook for the transition in between when she teleports. I have the Legendary Ring, so I get Vigor automatically, so I'm going to take Deeper. We're going to run Iron Stomach for the extra heal. Prey on the Weak, just in case you need to stun something, it will take more damage. I'm going to run Alacrity. You could probably run Killing Spree or even Cannonball Barrage if you want to. I was just going for a lot of single target. If you're having issues bursting down the big waves of minions, maybe Cannonball Barrage will work out pretty good for you. The 100 talents, I went and took Slice and Dice just because I didn't want to worry about the buffs that I was stacking or if I was rolling the right ones or any of that kind of stuff. So I just went with the consistency of Slice and Dice. You could also take Death from Above to help you cleave a little bit better, or Mark for Death for whenever you're killing things. However, I didn't have any problem. Okay, as far as consumables go, I am going to be running Drums of Fury and Drainic Agility Potion. I'm going to put both of these inside of my burst macro. As far as up here, we're going to go with Bear Tartar for our food, Flask of the Seventh Demon, and I went with a Defiled Augmentation Rune. You can also use things like Ancient Healing Potion. If you need a quick 500 or 600k heal, you can even run a Swiftness Potion if you have any. And let's go ahead and hop right over to the kill. Couple of things to look out for here is going to be number one, the exploding imps. You're going to want to try to stack them if you can. And what I mean by stack them is if you get one of them to explode in a certain area, you can actually, when she summons another one, you can walk that one over the pool that was previously there and have him explode on that pool as well. It'll just save you space. It's not really that big of a deal, but it just helps. Interrupts. You're going to have to interrupt her Dark Fury cast because the longer it stacks, the more damage she's going to do. But while she has the bubble up, you're not going to be able to kick her. So you're going to want to break her bubble first and then kick. So I started off this fight, popped all my burst, turned on my cleave, and just basically cleaved down the little imps while doing about 20-25% of her health within the opener. All right, the Imp Servants. You're going to want to burst these guys down as quick as you possibly can. They empower her, and it's just a headache if you leave them up and try to just single target her down. So kill those guys as quick as you possibly can. The Umbral Imps, when she spawns, those are going to have to be #1 priority, just because she cannot take any damage while they are alive, and she can't be kicked either. You're going to want to prioritize breaking her bubble and kicking her over killing the Imp Servants, though. Just because the longer that thing stacks, the more damage you're going to be taking, and it's not worth it to try to kill the Imp Servants first. All right, so here we just turn on our cleave, cleave everything down, switch back to Agatha. Switching back to single target. Throw up a Slice and Dice. Another Fuming Imp has showed up. Like I said, it's not that big of a deal, guys. If you want to kill them, you can kill them. The only places where I believe if they are left alone and they explode in a bad spot is whenever she's at the very top of the hill and the green balls are rolling down literally right in front of your face. You have to watch where the imps explode there, because as you're trying to dodge left to right to get away from those things, you could be walking through the pool of the green slowy stuff. And it's just a pain. It'll end up getting you killed once or twice. All right, here we're going to kill the Umbral Imps over everything, kill the Smoldering Imps, and then switch back to single target. I did have the Legendary Belt, as well as the Legendary Ring here, so that helped me with the heals. So if you guys don't have the Legendary Ring, if you don't have the Legendary Belt, and you just find yourself to where you just cannot beat it, maybe the legendary belt is the deal breaker. I don't believe that's what the case was here. Switching back to imp servants, kill both of them, dodge the green boulders flying down the hill, dodge the blue circle things that are falling, and the green ones now, and then just single target the crap out of her. Umbrella imps show up, she can't take any damage. I am going to switch to those dudes and cleave them down as quick as I can, and then hopefully hop right back on Agatha. I'm working on as many guides as I possibly can before BFA shows up, just because I've just had too many people asking, hey, can you make a guide for this? Can you make a guide for that? After I dropped the Affliction Warlock one. So we'll do as many as we can. I've already done a lot of the Mage Towers on a bunch of my tunes. I have every single tune at 110. But we'll do as many of them as I possibly can, and I'll record them and throw them up there. So if you guys have any questions or something you'd like to see, let me know. What I did find was getting hit by the green ball as Outlaw was not near as punishing as it was getting hit whenever I was on Fury. I just felt like if I got hit whenever I was doing the Fury one, it was like 95% of my life, and it was almost impossible to recover. But Outlaw was super forgiving. I almost got killed here, so I popped defensives, popped a Crimson Vial, and Legendary Belt helped me a little bit with some of the heals. So big things to look out for. Umbrella Imps, #1 priority because she can't take any damage while they're up. #2, kill the Imp Servants. And #3, break her bubble, kick Dark Fury. Super simple. If you can control where the fungal imps go, then awesome. If not, just don't worry about it. Don't lose your mind over it. You know what I mean? They're not that big of a deal. Like running through it right now, it's kind of annoying because it just slows the mess out of you, and it can get you hit by some of those green balls. But it's not that big of a deal. I did this one at 941 item level. I know it's a lot more geared than some of you guys will be, but I didn't feel like this challenge was too tough. Not saying that it can't be for some guys that are under geared with no legendaries, but you can do it. Grab the consumables, drums, all that stuff. It definitely helps. I think we're gonna land the kill here. Boom. All right, we're going to teleport back to Dal and check out the appearance. But in the meantime, if you guys get time, swing by Twitch, twitch.tv/undeadsummoner. Hit me with a follow. Subscribe here on YouTube if you get a chance. Let me know what you guys are going to play in Battle for Azeroth. I'm kind of strung between what to main. So I'm strung between Druid. I'm strung between Rogue. I think the safe bet would be Druid just because, I mean, you got 4 specs, tank, healer, double DPS. I mean, one of those specs is bound to be really, really good. So Druid sounds like the safe spec, but at the same time, Rogue seems really, really fun. So it's going to be tough. So you guys let me know what you're going to main and why. I'm curious. Da-da-da-da. All right, you guys, it was awesome. If you have any questions, hit me up on Twitch, comments on YouTube, whatever the case may be, and I will holler at you guys later.